just quickly, we just kind of want to welcome everybody and kind of let you know, like, it's totally cool to turn on your video. We'll give you two pieces of advice. Number one, when your video is on, it actually means we can see you. So that means if you decide to change your clothes or you decide to go to the bathroom, we will also see that as well. All right, there is a Zoom. Did anybody see that? It's going around where the girl went to the bathroom.
That video? Oh my, that poor lady.
Video. So number two, if you decide to have a random outburst at your children and freak out and yell at them, it is perfectly acceptable. Most of us are mothers, but you probably want to make sure you're on mute as well. Okay. So there is two buttons down in the bottom. If you're on a computer screen, there's mute and stop video. So you always just want to make sure that you stop your video if you have to go to the bathroom, and you mute yourself if you're going to yell at your children. Okay. All of that's acceptable. You can show up in your pajamas. We're happy to have you. Do you have your glass of wine? I've got my cocktail. We're totally doing this tonight. Super excited. Yes. So a couple of quick things. If you are not speaking, just make sure you guys are on mute. So you're good to go, and we are going to kick things off. So we're going to just give a quick intro. You're going to actually hear from a few of us this evening. So we're just going to really quickly intro ourselves, and then we're going to kick it off. So my name is Melanie Mitro, and I want to know where you guys are from. So you can just drop it in the comments. Tell us who invited you here to the call tonight. And we're going to record this. We're going to be together for about the next 55 minutes. We're going to be hanging out, giving you the scoop. And I started coaching in 2011. So I'm your grandma. I'm the grandma coach of the team. And I had the honor and pleasure of starting our organization I named our team in 2012. I actually signed up to become a coach after doing Insanity, and halfway through P90X, and I had lost a lot of weight, and I just honestly fell in love with the community, but I really fell in love with nutrition. I wanted to teach anybody how to eat healthier, and I started a blog called Committed to Getting Fit, and I would blog 3 to 4 times a week. I would share all of my meal plans. I would teach people how to grocery shop. I would do these tutorials. I would post my side-by-sides every week, and I use my personal Facebook page, which I had less than 100 friends on Facebook. And I just went out there and unapologetically shared what I was super passionate about. And over time, it started to catch like wildfire. I started to really grow. My business took off, and I have had the opportunity of being incredibly successful with Beachbody and leading a lot of amazing women and being a part of this beautiful team that I am so grateful to be here. And so I'm excited that you guys are here tonight with us, and we can share with you all because we have a lot of fun stuff to share. And I'm a mom. I have 2 little boys. They're not even little anymore. They are 9 and 11 now. So, when I started coaching, they were 6 months and 2.5. So they actually know nothing different than mom as a Beachbody coach. So it's kind of fun. All right. So I'm going to just flip it over to Rachel because I see you first.
Hey, you guys. I was about to post this link in our page. Melanie, would you post it again? Somebody was asking for it. So welcome. Hey, Suzanne, I see you. Hey, my people. I am Rachel Mitchell. I am in Corinth, Mississippi, which is like in the middle of nowhere. So I am definitely one of those like girl from nowhere who knew nothing about this business when I started. I personally began as a challenger in May 2014, just a mom with 2 smaller boys who just had never struggled with losing weight, honestly. I've had my own issues with food, but I got to a point at 33, I think I was, when I knew I wanted to take care of myself, like truly, like no slim fast diets, no, cauliflower diets, like all that crazy stuff that I had always done to lose weight quickly. I wanted to find something that was sustainable, that was life-giving, and that would set a good example for my boys and my family. So obviously I found the 21 Day Fix. I found Melanie through her blog, and I started as a challenger. And personally, my story is that I had never invited God into my health and fitness. And that was something I did for myself early on. And then Melanie invited me to be a coach like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, no, 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 like 3 or 4 times. And I honestly sat through like 3 or 4 calls just like this. And finally, I felt this tug in my heart to do it. Just do it. Scared. Do it scared. That is definitely my motto. And I did it. And I started small, started slowly, worked in the pockets of my day. I was a full-time college history instructor with 2 small boys, and I just showed up a little bit every single day, and my business grew. Definitely our team Take Heart. Some of my guys are on here right now. We have been elite. You don't know what that is, but we've hit this huge goal in the last 2 years. I love what I do. I love serving other women through faith and fitness. I love my people, and I love doing this because I sat on a call just like this, having no idea that it would rock my world and change my world. And so I'm so, so, so excited to share with you tonight. So I'm gonna pass it off to Jess.
I am forever muted because I am a mom of 5. We don't play around here. We mute all the time because I will scream. So hi guys, I'm Jess Carey. I am a mom of 5 from the Wichita, Kansas area. I started as a customer just kind of like Rachel 6 years ago. I was the forever dieter with diet pills, living on coffee, eating less than my kids at night. Like that was the only way I knew how to lose weight. And so when I saw my friend working out on Facebook, I was like, dude, if I'm already losing weight, not eating, what would happen if I worked out? That was legit my mindset when I started. Like, how sad is that? But I'm so glad that that brought me to where I am because it literally changed everything. That first week I was drinking this huge shake. I was sure I was going to gain 100 pounds because I was eating way too much, following this meal plan. I thought this Shaun T guy was crazy, but I loved him. And I lost 4 pounds that first week. And I was like, okay, maybe I've been doing it wrong. Maybe there's a better way because I felt so good. I felt fueled, right? Like you have real energy rather than coffee energy. I didn't even know like that was a thing. And so I was just posting on social media just naturally. I was like, I feel amazing. I've lost 4 pounds. My husband's lost 12 pounds. I'm drinking this amazing shake. It's so good. And all of my friends were like, I want to do it too. I was like, oh my gosh, my coach is awesome. Go to her. And after a few times, my coach was like, okay, like no more. You're going to do this. Clearly, people are listening to you. Clearly, you're making an impact. You're loving it. Like, you're going to do this thing. I turned her down a few times. She sent me, Rachel, when you said that, she sent me a link to one of Melanie's opportunity calls because I wasn't originally Melanie's. And it was 45 minutes long. And I was like, 45 minutes? Are you crazy? I don't have time to watch that. And she was like, I know it's long. Anyways, so I had all these excuses and it took me a long time, but I finally went for it because back then I was a mom of 3 boys that were very involved in sports and things. And I just didn't think I had the time, but I realized that I had the time. I just wasn't utilizing my time. I was on social media already. I was already doing the things. It was just a matter of applying that intentionally. I literally 62 months later, whatever it's been, haven't looked back. I've been helping 3 people every single month since then, and literally have been chasing the high of helping women feel amazing since the first message I've gotten. There's nothing like it. It fuels my fire. It keeps me on track. I coached through 2 pregnancies, through all the ups and downs that come along with that. So I feel like I can relate to a lot of people in a lot of different points in their journey, and I'm very thankful for that. And I'm so blessed to be here. I'm so excited to share with you guys. Who's next? Megan?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm always muted as well. And I only have 2 kids, not 5, but it's currently 8 p.m. I'm in Pennsylvania and they're getting ready for bed. So I will be muted when I'm not speaking because it's the witching hour right now. But my name is Megan. I have been a coach for 6 years. I actually just celebrated my 6-year anniversary on March 10th, which is wild to think. And like Jess and Rachel, I started as a challenger. I was never going to be a coach. I rolled my eyes at my coach when I saw her on social media. I thought everything she talked about was just, one of those like, yeah, okay, good for you, until I got to my tipping point. And I got to that tipping point where I was like, I wanted to change. more than I wanted to stay the same. And I went online and I bought that challenge pack, and I told her I did not need her help and that I could do it 100% on my own. And she added me into her challenge group anyways. And although I still had no plan to participate, after she added me in, she said, you need to submit your before pictures or I'm taking you out. And I was like, well, I didn't even want in the first place, but now you're telling me you're taking me out. And now I had this like, well, what's going to happen in there type of thing. So I took the pictures, awkwardly standing there in a sports bra and a pair of shorts, postpartum after my second baby. And I took the pictures. And that step was single-handedly the biggest thing for my business. Because what happened, not even 21 days into my 21-day fix journey, was I got results. And I felt amazing. And the natural thing was to take that before picture and that after picture and text it out to my sister and my sister-in-law and my mom. And it wasn't Facebook. It was texting it out to them because I was blown away that I got these results from home. And those people that I texted, because they already knew me and they loved me and they believed me and they knew the Megan here and they knew the Megan there, they were like, okay, I'm in. And that was how I got started 6 years ago. I have not looked back. It's wild to think that when I started this, I was a stay-at-home mom. I left my career in public accounting because I just wanted to be a mom. And then I realized I needed something else than to just be a mom. And this ended up being that answer to a prayer I didn't even know I had. And this has been an awesome combo of giving me something that allows me to be mom and be there for all the amazing things that I want to be a part of, but also still have something for me and to financially contribute to my family and to be there and have this whole thing, like to sit with a glass of champagne on a whatever night of the week this is and just chat with you guys and pay forward the opportunity that was given to me 6 years ago is something that I will never take for granted. So I'm super excited to get this started.
I love it. I am just like sitting here grinning from ear to ear because the one thing that coaching sort of unexpectedly brought into my life was joy, right? And it kind of gives me goosebumps to talk about it. And so we're going to talk to you a lot about like technical stuff, right? What is the company? What is Beachbody? But I want you to know, like, we're not putting on a front. We're not pretending that this is just like awesome, and it's not really, it really is awesome. It really is the best feeling in the world to know that when you, number one, show up for yourself first and you take care of your own health and your fitness, you naturally become a more confident person, right? You naturally, feel better. You have more energy to play with your kids, right? These are things that we experienced as we started using the fitness programs and the nutrition programs. And then when you have that first person that you get to work with and you see their life transform, all of a sudden it's this like, oh my gosh, the power to make somebody's life better. It just blows your mind. And then to be able to say, you can actually create a pretty significant income doing this from wherever you have access to Wi-Fi, and it can be in the pockets of mom life. You'll hear us kind of talk about like working like during the nap times or early mornings or late nights. And then there's some people that, have done Beachbody coaching in between the pockets of their full-time job until they got to a point where they could create enough income to replace that and be able to make future decisions about what they wanted to do and how they wanted to spend their time. And I never knew that existed. I grew up in a family where you worked a 9 to 5, you were a blue collar worker, you worked really incredibly hard, you retired, but you still kind of had the bare bones and you worked the same job until you retired, right? And so for me, entrepreneurship wasn't something that was in my family. So for me, I was sort of the first person to step out and do something totally different than anybody had ever done before, right? And so for me, it was totally different, absolutely totally different. And so, I think joy is one of the best things about what we do, but the mindset. And I don't know about you guys right now, but I feel like there's so much negativity around right now of people that just really are having a hard time navigating through the challenges of today. And it is like, we're going to get through this. We're going to be fine. We lean into our community. We lean into these positive people. We know we're going to come out on the other side of challenges better than we were before. And it just is like, we've got this. And I think a lot of that also has to do with the fact that we have each other, right? We have each other, and it really does become your family, right? Your Beachbody community is your family. So, you know, what we do here at Beachbody, or I should say, like, what is the company? So Beachbody is a company that started out in the infomercial business. All right. So they started just selling fitness programs. The company was created by Carl Deichler, John Congdon. You'll randomly hear their names, right? I mentioned. But they created the company and started selling through infomercials. And they had this online message board. And they started to notice that the people doing the workouts that they bought online were actually jumping on these message boards, and they were supporting one another. And so it was kind of becoming this thing, and it was catching steam, and they decided to create Team Beachbody. And Team Beachbody is the network marketing side of what we do. And that is how coaches came about. And so a coach basically is somebody, it's like peer-to-peer support, right? So I am a coach. I have had an experience with a program with the nutritionals, and I am going to help you to get results, right? But Beachbody creates the nutrition plan. They create the schedule of the workouts. They give you that package, but it's our job to be the guide. It is our job to help people through it. And Beachbody gives us all of the tools to help us do that. And we have this entire catalog of programs, and we call it Beachbody On Demand. And when somebody signs up for an on-demand subscription, they get access to a certain amount of workouts in that catalog, and it comes with the nutrition and the workout. And then there are other options to get our nutritionals. So we have Shakeology, which is our nutrient-dense superfood shake, which you'll hear us talk about a lot. That has literally something that I've drank for 9 years straight every single day of my life, and I don't look at it as something that I have to do because I'm a coach. I look at it as I really need to drink that shake every day so that I have regularity. That's really a big one for me. But immune boosting, you know, it's like my daily multivitamin. I look at it as just, for me, it's just preventative. It's something I do. It's a meal or a snack every day. We also have an entire line of, you know, supplements that go along with your workout. So pre-workout, you'll hear us talk about our Energize, and our post-workout Recover, and the nighttime recharge, which I'm doing 80-day obsession right now, and it is my lifesaver so that I can walk the next day and sit on the toilet without crying, right? So we have these awesome supplements. And the one thing I've learned about Beachbody is that, you know, you can go anywhere. You can go to GNC, you can pick a supplement off the shelf, but I've learned, because company educates us really well, is that, you know, when it comes to making products, they can slap a label on anything. They can throw a ton of crap in there. They can kind of fudge the numbers, and Beachbody really focuses on quality. And we have the R&D team behind it to make sure that we've got the best quality products that meet a high standard. They're, you know, approved by, you know, the Sports Medicine Association so that athletes can take it. Like, we know that we have really great products. And on top of that, we have a ton of other stuff as well, right? We've got all sorts of additional supplements, and a 3-day cleanse, and a 21-day plant-based cleanse called the Ultimate Reset. And I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. Beach bars is another one too that we have as well. Collagen. But for the biggest thing about Beachbody is that it is not crash diet. It is not something that the minute you stop doing it, you are just instantly going to gain all your weight back. We really, like, our center is teaching you a healthy lifestyle, a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. And if you look at all of us, we've all been here for a little while, 9 years, 6 years, 5 years, whatever, right? Like, but we've all maintained our results because we've learned to change our behavior. We've learned that we've educated ourselves because the company has prided itself on that part of it. And to me, that's something I can stand behind. That's something that I can confidently go out there and promote to other people, that I can teach to my kids. So that's a little bit about Beachbody as a company. And I'm pretty sure, who am I turning it over to next? I'm turning it over to Jess. Maybe?
Me. Yeah. Hey. Okay, I have to laugh about this is the only human interaction you've had all day. Like, girl, the struggle is real, right? Like, that's why we are doing this. That's why we need this, totally. So I don't want to like act like the world's not crumbling around us, because we are all very aware of that, right? But everything I'm going to share with you guys right now was all true 3 weeks ago. right? Like nothing that I'm going to share is like ground shattering. If anything, it's just amplified by the craziness that's going on in the world, right? Like why now is a good time to be a coach. You would think like, gosh, things are kind of off kilter. Maybe this isn't the best time, but honestly, you guys, this is an amazing time to be a coach because like we're made for this shit. Like we are made to bring joy and happiness to people. Like that is our job, to inspire and motivate and be a light to people and bring them energy and make them feel good. And you know what I mean? Like that's what the world needs right now. So now is the best time to be where we're at. And it's a great time to start as well. And I'll tell you a few reasons. On a typical day, our CEO shared this the other day, on a typical day, about 2,000 people sign up for Beachbody On Demand on a normal average day. In 24 hours after the world was closed, in 24 hours, there were 15,000 people who signed up for Beachbody On Demand on their own. That means that it wasn't coaches out there like, sign up, oh, your gym's closed, ha, 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 you better sign up. No, that was 15,000 people seeking out Beachbody On Demand because they needed a solution. And surprise, we had the solution all along. They just didn't know they needed it yet, right? So it's just an opportunity to get these tools in people's hands that maybe never would have given it a chance before, right? So I'm super excited about that. I get the chance to connect with women who need this community and never knew it even existed, right? Who need connection and women that will empower them and women who will lift them up and want them to succeed and walk alongside them along their journey, because that's what we do as coaches. That's why we're here. We get to be like a glorified cheerleader, right? Like we get to just help people every step of the way. And honestly, and this is from the most sensitive place in my heart, my business hasn't changed at all through all of this. Like what I've been doing, what I've been able to do, the connections I've been able to make, the income I've been bringing in hasn't been affected by the craziness that's going on. And I am so grateful for that. And I know it can change in the blink of an eye, and I know anything can happen, but being able to work from home all the time, right? And being able to have, whether that's a second stream of income for some people or a main stream of income for others, or just a little side hustle, but that being there constant, even when your job shuts down or your husband has to stop working or different things like that, like what a blessing that is. And like I said, if anything, our purpose for health and wellness is even stronger right now, right? Like what is more important than our health in this very moment? And like I said, people are craving community. They're craving, we're all separated, right? But we're never alone. We're never alone. I never feel alone. Like our day-to-day things, I still plug into my challenge groups. I still plug into my team calls. I'm still on Zoom, like virtual workouts. We were doing that before, right? Like we were all having virtual dance parties in our kitchen before. Doesn't seem so crazy now. People might have thought I was a little Looney Tunes a couple weeks ago, but guess what? We knew what we were doing. Just everybody else had to catch up a little bit. People, like I said, they need a solution, and we have it. We know that nobody gets results without fitness, nutrition, and support. And we have all of that all in one. And we get to be the catalyst for that, for those people. We get to get them the tools that they need to be successful. Finally, I have a girl that I've been talking to on Instagram for months, just back and forth. Just, I don't pressure people into anything. We've just been chit-chatting. She goes to the gym. She's been loving it. Gym closed a couple weeks ago, right? So I plugged her into our free virtual gym, got her 10 free workouts. She's been doing them every single day. I get a message that's like, OMG, I've never been more sore. I'm getting such great results. I feel so good. I've never felt like this after the gym. I'm like, wow, weird. Didn't know, so it's just, she just needed to try it. So that's when I say we've had the solution all along, just people maybe didn't give it the chance. Now's an opportunity that they would maybe think more about it. People want this. We just need to be that support system that helps them succeed. And let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Everyone's at home bored. You've got a captive audience on social media, friends. Like, you're showing up. Let's say you sign up today. Let's say you start the 21-day fix like Megan did. And in 21 days, 3 weeks, we're all still going to be stuck at home, right? You're going to have a transformation, and your friends are still going to be sitting on social media watching along, because what else are they going to do, right? You have a captive audience. People want to see you succeed. They want to see you do something that works for you, that makes you happy, that makes you thrive, and they want to see you succeed. And they will trust you more and be more likely to join you after seeing you do that, entire journey step by step. And focusing on you during all this chaos, focusing on your own health and fitness, like, I mean, what's the downside of that, right? Like, that is one of the biggest blessings you can give yourself, is to go all in on your journey. And coaching is 100% the ultimate accountability partner. Because when you're showing up on your social media and you're showing up every single day, like, it's like this other level. Like, it's not just letting yourself down. It's not just eating a Snickers in your closet. Like, you feel like you're kind of letting people down that are watching you, that you're showing up for, right? So that's another huge bonus to going in right now, because it's really easy to be in the pantry when you're home all day, right? It's really easy to skip your workout, sleep in, stay in your pajamas, like, and those are all fine things, but like, to have something that makes you excited to get up, focus on your health, focus on your fitness, get your energy up, brings you joy, gives you a sense of community. Like, if we can give you that blessing during this time, even just for you, like, that's all we want. That's all we want, is for you to focus on yourself. Lastly, guys, this isn't going to last forever, right? Like, Corona's going to go away at some point, and you will have built a business in the chaos. And when the chaos is gone, you're going to have your roots so deeply in the ground. You're going to be ready to rock and roll when people kind of get their feet under them. You have an opportunity here to go all in when you have a lot of extra time. This isn't going to last forever, right? But you have an opportunity right now to go all in on your health, your fitness, build a business, inspire others, and plug into a community that wants you to succeed more than we want to succeed ourselves. So I know, although right now doesn't seem like an ideal time to do a lot of new things, I promise you it's the right time to go all in with your fitness and inspire others along the way. I have no idea who's next. I don't have the thing.
I think it's me.
It's Rachel.
We're all like amen and over here. Can you tell we love our jobs? Like, honestly, we love our jobs. And everything that Jessica said, it just, like, this one word, like, really stands out in my mind. And I was talking to a new coach about it today. And it's just integrity. Like, we run an integrity-based business because, I know Milo's in the background, Kimberly, you're totally right. It is an integrity-based business because, oh gosh, like, I was that coach. Like, I didn't want to be a coach. I didn't want to be salesy. I didn't want to, like, post on social media and ask people to buy something, like, I had all those thoughts and fears that I'm sure you guys have. And even, like, after coaches sign up, they're still that way, But I was telling the new coach today, like, honestly, I am afraid not to invite people to do what I'm doing because it works. Like, it works for me. And as a coach, we are just simply living proof that when you work out, when you put good food into your body, when you do it consistently, when you show up and have a team of women supporting you, that, like, you're going to get results, and not just, like, quick fix results, but lifelong, like, life-giving results. And, like, why would I not invite someone who I know, love, or is watching my stories or whatever to do this with me? And so I feel like we have something different here in the Dream Team, Team Take Heart, Jessica's team, everybody's team, Megan's team, in that we truly, truly love what we do, and we believe in it, and we're doing it for ourselves. And that is just integrity. And so that's not what I was supposed to talk about, but my job tonight is to tell you about challenge groups. So first of all, like, before I start, type in the chat bar, have you been in a challenge group? Are you in a challenge group with us now? Or are you here, like, learning about Beachbody, learning about coaching, learning about challenge groups all for the first time? So are you in a challenge group? Yes or no, basically. What we do as coaches is, yes, we take care of ourselves. We post on social media. We invite people to do this with us. But when people join us, like that, I always say that's when my job really begins. Like there's so many other companies where you just sell something, move on to the next person. My job as a coach begins when someone joins my challenge group or my team. That's when I really get the opportunity to invest in that person, right? And we do that through challenge groups, whether you're just a challenger or a coach and a challenger, you always have a community and a place to plug in. And so in our challenge groups, we run them so that we are providing value, we're providing recipes, we're providing tips, we're providing like encouragement. For me, mine are faith-based. I get to pour my heart and my soul and what I believe into my challenge groups, and you can make your challenge group whatever you want it to be. It totally can reflect your personality. You are going to recruit people to your community who are like you. So it's a place to be yourself, but it's a place for accountability and family. Honestly, I can easily use that word. I feel like my challengers are my family. We run our challenge groups through what is called the My Challenge Tracker app. It's a very awesome special app that Beachbody has created just for our community, and our challengers go in there, they log their workouts, they log their Shakeology, we share good stuff, we share wins, we share struggles, and it's just an awesome place to be. And so like when I first started running my challenge groups, I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know how to do this, like I don't know how to be my coach, I don't know what to post and all that stuff. But we absolutely have resources. We have challenge group posts that you can put in there. Beachbody has things that support us, teach us how to run challenge groups. But honestly, your biggest role as a leader of a challenge group is not to be a health and fitness expert. Beachbody has done all that for you. Like you just get to help people find a workout program to start with. You get to help them start following the nutrition plans. You get to lead by example. And, honestly, your job is to be their cheerleader, which is like an amazing job, and to help people get results. And as they do, you shout them out, you cheer them on, you tell other people about it. And as people get results, they start to tell other people about you. And it just creates this amazing ripple effect that is so incredible to be a part of. Like it's so incredible to be a small piece of another woman making, or man making a commitment to change their life and change their health. And so like honestly, challenge groups are the heart and soul of our businesses. We don't make an income unless we're making an impact on the lives of other people. And again, it just comes back to integrity. We run integrity-based businesses. So I love that about our jobs. I think I'm passing it off to Megan. Am I passing it off?
So I want to just kind of point out, guys, you can see, obviously, Melanie mentioned at the beginning, she's the grandma coach and she started all this. But if you look like me, Rachel, and Jess, we all run our own independent teams. We all do our own thing, our own stuff, but we also come together. We work together on things like this. We're in message pods on Facebook and we collaborate. And I think that to me is probably my favorite part from a team aspect, is that it's not a one-woman show. It is not. We share resources. We share ideas. We cheer each other on. And that in the friendships tops all of it. And I want to talk to you guys more specifically just about the training and support that you'll get with us. Because it's not just, you aren't joining with a person. You are truly joining a team. Our team, and we really do love what we do. We love our family, and we love being able to help you succeed, because that is what brings us the most joy. So when you get started as a coach, we all have our own trainings, but you're going to follow a similar format in that you will get plugged into our new coach training, our new coach mentorship. So the thing is, everyone's different, right? I see some people are in a challenge group. Some people have never been in a challenge group. Some people are going to be working full time. Some are quarantined. We're all quarantined. Some are not leaving their house. Like, we're all going to be at a different pace. So what I love about this is you get to do it at your own pace. If you're a little Miss Go-Getter and you're going to sit down and you're going to plow through like the hours of training in a day, you can do that, because it's all going to be at your fingertips. And if you're going to take things a little more slowly as you work through your challenge groups and as you work through your personal journey and as you work through getting everything in a line, if that's your personality, then this works for you too. Because we're here to give you the resources. We can't build your business for you. We can't get out there and post for you on social media, but we will be here to give you the tips, to give you the ideas, to give you the resources, to motivate you, to give you that little nudge that the only way you're going to be able to actually do it is to just put the fear behind you and make it happen. So we have a new coach training that everyone starts out with, and that is something you'll do at your own pace. Beyond that new coach, in this new coach training, like I don't want to go into it all here, but guys, if you're thinking, well, I don't have any social media following, that's okay. We work on that. But I don't know how to take pictures, that's okay. We work on that. We were all brand new baby coaches at a point in time. I love to look at my on this day memories and see the things that popped up when I started coaching. My pictures were awful. The text was awful. I mean, I used an iPhone 6 years ago, so you can imagine what it looked like. Like, it was just, but we just did it because I knew at the heart of it all, I just had to go. I had to fail forward. I had to try. And you get better because we all work together through this whole process. And you're not starting on your own. There'll be a group, that are starting as new coaches together. One of the girls that I was in my very first challenge group with, we signed up as coaches days apart, which meant we were also then in a new coach training together. We built a friendship. We began running groups together, and you can fast forward a couple years, and I'm now the godmother of her baby girl. And it's wild to think of how all those things come together, but that's just one of the many perks of this business, because we're working together and we're building these relationships and we're doing it together. So we have a new coach training. You can do it at your own pace. You'll go through it. After that, there's additional steps beyond that. We have all the resources in the team page that you could probably ever even dream of. But also Beachbody has what's called the Beachbody Champions page, which is a phenomenal resource that's an additional training for you. You're not alone in this. Like we said, we want you to succeed. That's where we get our joy, is to see somebody come in, get killer results, have that passion for the product, the passion for the business, and then go share it. And whatever your goals and dreams are, go get it. So we're here to mentor you. Like, I had a girl just recently say to me, but I was the coach before. And as soon as I signed up, she's like, the girl didn't talk to me anymore. And I'm like, well, here's the deal. You never signed up with me. And I won't make many promises in my life that I can't keep. And I didn't say that right. I won't make a promise that I can't keep. And I can promise you, I won't leave you behind. I don't care if you're the coach who wants to sit there and enjoy a discount and maybe someday get the courage to go for it. Or if you're the coach that's going to come into my business and say, I want to go to the top. I'll match your speed, and as will every other girl that's on this call. We're here to mentor you and to help you get from wherever you are now to wherever you want to be. And that is probably my favorite part about this, is the support and training we have. We do it together. We're in it together. And any resource or thing that you could want to know, we'll have it for you. And Rach, I think this is coming back to you for some all about the money talk.
Oh, let's talk about money for a minute. Okay. Because we are doing a job here, you guys. Like, there's no shame in making money what we're doing. I mean, you pay a doctor to go get healthy. You pay a doctor to help you. You pay an accountant to do your taxes, right? Those people are serving you well. And so, like, honestly and truly, again, it goes back to my job starts whenever someone joins my team or my challenge group. And I can guarantee you that I'm going to do everything I can to support that person, right? And so the way that we earn money as coaches, and I'm just going to give you a very high level overview of this. We can explain more if you have more questions, but we definitely, the income potential is incredible, honestly. We set a goal every single month to help 3 people, at least 3 new people join our challenge groups with Shakeology, with access to our workout programs, right? That sets that person up for success. When they purchase a challenge pack, which includes all of that stuff, and most of you guys have been in a challenge group, you know what I'm talking about. We earn on average about $50 per person, right? So just helping 3 people alone every single month, you are going to earn $150, right? So if you do that every single month and you're creating loyal customers, people who love the products, who are getting all the benefits of Shakeology and staying on it, you are you are creating residual income for yourself, right? And then so that is the first thing. That's the first way that you earn an income, and you earn 25% on everything else that customers purchase from you as a coach. There's also as you start to create customers who love this, as you start to, you know, run your own challenge groups and you have more and more people join your groups, you're going to have people like yourself, like us, who are interested in serving other people and creating a larger ripple effect, right? And so you will start to invite people to calls like this. We'll help you, we'll teach you how to talk about coaching, how to invite to calls like this, and start to build your own team. As you start to have people who want to do what you're doing, you are also, in addition to that 25% commission, you start to create opportunities to earn bonuses as you have more people join your team. All right. And so the more of just essentially the more people you help, the more your income grows. All right. And so like, I think that Jessica or Megan, I can't remember, said early on, like when I started, I had a very basic goal. Didn't have big goals of building a team, didn't have big goals of doing a lot of things. It just naturally happened because I was taking care of myself. I was running a challenge group. I was helping those 3 people every single month. And, you know, a lot of people say, Rachel, I don't know where I'll find those 3 people. I don't even know. I can't think of 10 people. But honestly, there are those people in your life already that need what you have to offer. And also through those trainings that Megan talked about, we will teach you how to grow your market, how to grow your the number of people who are watching you and learning about your story. Because honestly, if you think about it, how many of you knew us before we connected on Instagram, right? We have simply done our job and we have learned how to grow our message and our market. And it just naturally has impacted the number of people that we get to help. So we'll teach you all that stuff. But as far as income goes, know that your basic goal will be to help 3 people come into your challenge group. And then as you start to grow, you will start to bring people onto your team who either maybe just want the discount on their Shakeology or want a discount on their Go-Go Juice. But also you will have people naturally want to serve other people because they're getting results themselves. And those are the 2 biggest ways that we earn an income. There are also lots of crazy, cool rewards and things that we get. I hate to say it now because I think a lot of you are supposed to be on a Success Club trip, but that is not Beachbody's fault. But we do earn a free trip every year by helping those 3 people every single month. Like, honestly, we are supposed to be in, where was it, Dominican Republic? Is that right? Yeah. And next year it's in Mexico. So like, honestly, I've taken my family on some great trips just because I do my job. We also, you can earn a free ticket to our annual coach event. It's called Summit. It's in New Orleans this year. It's every summer. We earn free stuff like luggage and tanks and just a lot of stuff. In addition to that, like we honestly, as you grow your team, we have team retreats where we go to beach houses and things like that if you're actively working and growing. So there are lots of, I mean, the list of rewards to coaching could go on, but I personally, my income story is that I just started wanting to pay for my Shakeology. Like I just wanted to make enough money to pay for my Shakeology because it was rocking my world, lowering my cholesterol and my hormones, and I needed it, right? If I ever stopped coaching, which I don't have any plans to do, I would keep drinking Shakeology. My next goal was just to make life easier, provide for my family, stop living paycheck to paycheck. And so now after about 3 years as a coach, working very part-time, I created enough income to match my full-time college history instructor income. And I was able to cut back. Haven't quit my teaching job because I love it, but I do work full-time as a coach now, and I work part-time as an instructor. And that's because of Beachbody. Like God made a way through this company that I never saw coming. And like Jessica said, my income has actually grown during this time of uncertainty. And it's just, your income is definitely related to the level of just effort that you put into your business. Beachbody does not guarantee that you're going to make a certain amount in a paycheck. It's definitely based on what you put into your business. But I'm telling you, if you come, you learn, you do, you can grow an incredible income. That is my part of it. Now, Jessica, let's see, who else? Jessica already talked about, yeah, okay. Who's next? If you have questions about that, like ask, please. Ask questions in the comments.
That was a really good overview, and I like the examples that you gave. It seemed very practical. Am I next? Okay, good. Okay, so now we just want to tell you guys like how and why we sign up like right now. I think I already made it pretty clear like why it's time to like get this party started. So how do you sign up? Guys, right now you have an amazing opportunity. Who has heard of 10 rounds? Yeah, Joel Freeman, yes. Okay, guys, it just launched and only coaches can get it right now. So now you have an opportunity to sign up as a new coach with a new program, do it before anyone else, and get your transformation started before your customers can even get their hands on it. So when you sign up with a challenge pack, that would be that honestly, that's the only option. Like that's what you do. You sign up with a challenge pack. If you already have Beachbody On Demand, you can get a completion pack. If you don't have Beachbody On Demand, you're going to get yourself a challenge pack. It's going to come with an entire year of Beachbody On Demand, which will give you access to all of our programs, including early access to 10 rounds. You're going to get those program materials. You're going to get your resistance bands. You're going to get your Shakeology. You can get your performance. Add it all together. You're going to save the most when you bundle it together. Okay. Get it all. Listen, you need Energize. You're not sure if you need this. No, you need Energize and you need Shakeology. Like you just do. Okay. So you're going to get yourself a challenge pack. Make sure you've got both of those. That's going to run from $160 up to like $220. The big ones like $300, but you are going to save the most by bundling it all together. And when you sign up with a challenge pack, your sign up fee, which is a typical $40 fee, will be waived. So like silly to not sign up with a challenge pack because you're going to need those tools anyway, right? Like if you're going to rock this business, you're going to share this journey, you're going to show up and show people you need to be using those tools. Okay. So we want you to get yourself a challenge pack. We want you to be using everything. We want you to be sharing those things plugged into a challenge group so that you can show step by step how this all works. Okay. So get with your coach, decide what challenge pack is good for you. If you already have all of the things, you already have access to 10 rounds, which isn't possible, but if you don't need anything, you can pay a $40 sign up fee. But guys, literally it's like flushing $40 down the toilet. Like get yourself a challenge pack. If you're already on Shakeology, cancel it and get a completion pack. It's $130. You can get yourself a month of Shakeology, early access to 10 rounds, and those program materials for the same price of a bag of Shakeology alone. And you don't have to pay that $40 sign up fee. Okay. Again, yes, there's a 3-day refresh challenge pack. Like there is some way for us to waive that $40 fee. I don't like for people to pay that $40 fee. Like I do everything possible to make that not happen. So because I know you're going to be ready today to start so that you can get in our exclusive test group. That's what I was going to say also is that you have an opportunity to join a group with these people that are on this call right now that are doing 10 rounds. Like we have an exclusive coach test group for our team, and we're rocking 10 rounds together. So as soon as you sign up, I just added someone in here as this call was starting. I had someone sign up and I got her in right away. So she's a few days behind with me and that's totally fine. So you're gonna be, it's your journey, so it doesn't matter. We'll get you plugged into that test group, which is just a challenge group for just these new coaches that are starting 10 rounds all together. You're gonna get that sign up fee waived. You're gonna get all of the tools and everything, and you're going to start rocking your journey. Like in 3 to 5 days, you're going to have all of your tools. You'll have access to Beachbody On Demand tonight. Like if you signed up, like you could literally start tomorrow morning and just hit the ground running. So that's the best way to sign up. Definitely talk to your coach, tell them, ask them, what their package options are and the best bundle for you. But that would be my suggestion 100%.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this has been so much fun. Say it again. How do you get the coach? Okay, so the $40 coach sign-up fee is what you pay when you first enroll, and that you get that waived with a challenge pack or completion pack, right? So I'm not sure if you were meaning something else, but there is like a $16.95 monthly membership fee, and then you get 25% off everything that you purchase as a coach too. So I'm not sure what you were specifically mentioning there, but Melissa, I hope I answered that question.
And just to add on the fees part, because I come across this a lot, anyone who's military, so if you are active duty or you're the spouse of an active duty or you are a veteran or the spouse of a veteran, all of those people can get not only the $40 fee waive, but also the monthly $15.95 coach fee. So just something I found that if I don't say that, there's a lot of people who are, they were a veteran before, or they're the spouse of someone who was active duty. So I always like to point that out as well, that that's another little perk that we have to thank our military.
Absolutely. So you guys, just to kind of wrap it up tonight, and then we're going to take a picture because we got to take a picture. So don't leave, right? Before we take a cute little photo with all of our wine glasses tonight, you guys. But here's the thing. Somebody said this to me today, and I don't even remember who said it but it just really stuck with me. And it was like, the next 60 days, the next 90 days are going to pass us by no matter what. And we can choose to sit on the couch, watch Netflix, drink all the drinks, eat all the food, right? And do nothing, right? Or we can choose to say, I'm going to channel my energy and my mindset and my willpower into making myself better. I am going to improve my nutrition. I am going to surround myself with positive people. I am going to learn some new skills. I am going to do something that brings me joy, that allows me to feel like I'm giving back, that allows me to do something not only to create income, because a lot of times, like right now, income is a big reason, a big thing that people are looking for. So it may be income, it might be community, it might be physical transformation, but here's the bottom line. We can spend the next couple of months in worry and fear and anxiety, or we can say, look, there is a certain amount of things I can control. And the things I can control is my behavior. I can control what I do with my hours. I can't control all the external circumstances that go on around me. And we want to create that positive environment for you. We want to create an environment where you're learning, where you're advancing, where you're growing, where you're using skills that are helping you to become a better human. And we know that when you enroll with us, when you become a part of our team, that we're going to help you not only get started on your fitness journey, but we're also going to help you grow an incredible business too. And we're so excited about that. So you guys, now that it's your time to shine. And so the next step is to actually reach out to the person that invited you here to get signed up. We want to welcome you to the organization, and we're going to do this awesome new coach kickoff call next week. And we're going to welcome you. We're going to start the training, and we're going to be super hands-on. You'll get to be a part of our challenge groups immediately. So the next step is just to let your coach know that you're enrolling. And I will say that for a lot of us too, we only accept a certain amount of coaches per month, just because, we want to make sure that we do give the best quality of service that we can. And so you don't want to wait, because you might miss out on a spot to be a part of one of our mentorship opportunities. All right. So you guys, we hope to see you as a part of the team. Is there any questions or anything we can answer for you guys, or any last words that you guys have?
I saw a quote today that I thought related to this a little bit, and maybe you guys have heard this, but the best time to have planted an oak tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is today, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's time.
I heard the same thing.
Right? I don't know what, it just, yeah.
I was in the car earlier, but it was a 20-year deal, but it was the same thing. It was like, the best time to do whatever was 20 years. The second best time is right now. So funny. I just heard that today.
Yeah, it just struck a chord with me. I wanted to share that with you guys, but I blew through my stuff and I forgot to read it. So there it is.
It's crazy. It is so crazy. And I just think about, like, oh my gosh, like the day, like, what are we going to do with our lives for the next 30, 60, 90 days? Like, you could literally walk out on the other side of this with a foundation of a strong business built, an amazing, strong body, a totally new mindset, some incredible new friends, and some extra money in your pocket. And I just am like, why not? Why not? Why not? This is like the perfect time. So anyways, you guys, it is totally awesome. And now we're going to take a picture. Can you guys see? I'm totally distracted. My son is in my room. Like, he waited until 9 o'clock at night to do his schoolwork. So here we go. All right. So let's take a quick picture.
Time out. Right, there are like more than one Jessica Carey's on this call. I don't know if anybody noticed, but
there is. Who else? Who's the other Jessica?
I don't know.
Well,
there's two, because I was super confused.
The world can't handle it.
I was like, well, the real Jess Carey, please stand up.
It's my fault.
What?
It's my fault. I sent that link that you sent me to one of my girls.
And they signed in as me. I was gonna say the world cannot handle it. That's all right. We're good.
I love it.
Let's take a picture.
Is
Okay.
that what my thing says Jessica Carey?
It's fine.
It's all
You
good.
can be me. We can be Twinkies. You're fine. We're good.
Okay,
Watch me try
that
to
explains
do
so
this.
much.
Okay, hold up. Okay, hold this. Ready? Oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll post this for you guys. We'll share it out there on social media, but we hope to see you guys as a part of our team. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for our cocktail hour. We love you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.